Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well and you're looking forward to today's episode. I have been invited to a little leisurely lady lunch and I'm really excited about it. So you guys know my friend Ashlyn. Well, actually her mom invited me and a few other ladies to come over to her house for a nice little lunch, catch up, chit chat, and I'm really excited about it. And so because I never really like to show up to someone's home without a little something to thank them for inviting me and taking the time to prepare a meal for me, I thought that I would stop by this one little shop that I've been meaning to go to and see if I can just pick up a little gift just to thank her for inviting me. So I'm actually about to pull into the parking lot now, so I'll go ahead, park the car, and then we'll go inside and see if we can find something really nice for Ashlyn's mom. So pretty, right? I love this one. I just love that's like a blushy mauve-y color. I think they're really pretty. They did a great job. So in there you can just ask them. They have flowers or arrangements that you can order in advance and they will even deliver them for you. But if you walk in just in retail, they will also make up a bouquet for you. So I told her I wanted to have like lots of little colors of pink and just little pastel-y colors. I love like the little pop of blue and purple. They just did a really good job. I think she will love those. All right, let's get on the road. Hello. Hi. How are you? I'm good. So good to see you. Oh, it's so pretty. How How gorgeous. To be expected, I tell you. What? I mean, of course. Hello! Everything is stunning. I'm dying in here. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, I would be out here all the time.
But I spend a lot of time out here. No, I love it. And my sauces are getting spent because it's that time of year.
You guys, I had such a lovely afternoon. Oh my gosh, such a great time. And Paula, your home is exceptional. It truly is. I'm telling you guys, everywhere that I looked, it was just styled to perfection. To perfection. It truly felt like, you know, all those home decor magazines that we love, like, you know, Elle Decor and House Beautiful, Southern Living. It truly felt like her home kind of just popped right out of that magazine and you got to experience it in real life. Wow. I left with so much inspiration. Paula, you are, and your daughter, Ashlyn, are magical. I am telling you, she needs her own show, her own book, her own magazine. The world needs to see your home. It is stunning. I will put her Instagram feed up here so that you guys can follow her around. But I'm telling you right now, it will not compare to being able to see it live like I was able to. Paula, thank you so much for inviting me. It was so nice just to be around like-minded people who love home decor, who appreciate secondhand finds. I had so much fun and I truly cannot wait until we all can get together again. Wow, what an afternoon. So now I am on my way home. It is a little bit later in the afternoon than I expected to get home, but that's okay. I do have some work that I have to get finished today before tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning I really want to show you guys all of the things that I bought at the flea market last week, as well as some estate sales and as well as some online shopping. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that this evening. If so, then great. I will see you later on, but otherwise I will see you guys in the morning, or for you in a couple of seconds. cinnamon latte this morning, and it is delicious. And I made it in this mug, one of my very favorite mugs. And if this looks familiar to you, then that means you have been around for a very long time, even pre-YouTube, because I think it was during the pandemic that I made some coffee in the morning and just posted a stories on Instagram. And the coffee was of course in this mug, and everybody went crazy over it. And they're like, where did you get that mug? Where can I get a link for that mug? And I was just like, I made it. There's only one of them. And so yeah, I absolutely love it. And because there was only one of them, what I ended up doing and agreeing to was to do pre-orders. So I let everyone know that you could buy one of these, but it was going to take like 4 to 6 weeks to get it to you, only because the pottery making process just takes a really long time. So you have to actually make it, and then you have to allow that to air dry naturally. Then you go on and put that into the kiln for a bisque firing. You bring that out, you have to do all of the decorations and all of the painting and the glazing, and then back into the fire for its final glazing. And that takes anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. And so if you guys were good with it, then I was just like, okay, go ahead, let's do this pre-order thing. So I put it up there and it sold out in minutes. I had to actually cut it off because there was just no way that I knew that I could physically make the amount of mugs that everyone was wanting, this specific one, in the amount of time that I was saying. And so I cut it off. But if this looks familiar to you, then you have been around for a while, and I bet you several of you that are watching have this mug in your cupboard, and that makes me very, very happy. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring these back one day, but yeah, I thought I'd bring it out today. So anyway, I thought that I would take some time this morning to show you guys everything that I got. And I was just looking over here because my table is set right here that I got last week at the flea market. So just kind of circling back to what happened last week. So I was at the Raleigh flea market. If you guys didn't see that last week's video, then you should probably go back and watch that one and then come back and watch this one. But yeah, I saw this table from afar and I immediately went up to it and was so disappointed because it was $150. At least it was listed at $150. And as we were continuing to look around the booth, the seller came by and said, don't pay attention to any of the price tags. I'm willing to negotiate anything. And so I was like, okay, what about that table? And that's when I said last week that she mentioned that this table was going to be only $50. And immediately I told her that I was going to take it because I just had in my head that I wanted to turn it into a bar cart. So I will show you guys now. I'll put in a little clip of what it looks like over here in this corner. And like I said last week, I wasn't sure where I was going to put this thing. I just knew that I had to bring it home and I would just figure it out later. And I think that it goes really nicely over here in the dining room area. And I think one other thing that I really love about this table that is just kind of unexpected is that the little beading that's around the front door is the same beading that's in the cabinet back here where I put all of my dishes. So I just love that it kind of ties in together. They're both here in the same space, and I cannot wait for a little later, and I'm gonna go ahead and decorate it and show you guys how to put together a proper bar cart. So in addition to that table, I have been purchasing lots of things, not only last week, but several weeks ago, gone to a couple of estate sales, bought something that I got online. And so I thought that I would try to, as quickly as I can, go through everything that I purchased. Now, lately I've been thinking about having another vintage antique sale online in addition to my pottery. And so a lot of the things that I'm starting to pick up, I'm starting to think of, will I keep this or am I putting it into the shop? And so for the items that you see here, I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping everything or if you're going to eventually see this in an online sale very soon, but I went ahead, picked up some really cool things, so let's check it out. So the first piece that I'm going to show you is in this very big box, and it is a piece that I found at an online shop called 23rd by Deanne. And so I saw this piece maybe like a month or so ago, and I absolutely fell in love with it and purchased it immediately. So I actually have been holding this, and it still is very much sealed, and so I thought that I would go ahead and open it up with you guys, and we will get a first look at it together. Very, very excited for this. If it's even half as beautiful as it is online, I'm going to be very, very excited. Oh, that's nice. Oh man, I'm about to make a mess. The suspense. It is a basket, you guys can't tell yet, but a very cool one. Wow, look at this. I just love it. So I love the wood bottom here. I've just never seen anything like that. So yeah, just for size, you can see how big it is next to my head, but yeah, I absolutely love it. I don't know what it was used for. Obviously, it was some sort of carrying basket of goods back in the day, but I just really, really love it. And again, I love this wood bottom. I think it's going to allow to sit on that cabinet back there really, really nicely. So yeah, let's just look at those details. I love it. And by the way, I'm keeping that one for sure. So the next piece that I want to show you is this massive piece of Mexican pottery. It is signed on the bottom, and I got this from an estate sale. Actually, this is the same estate sale that I got those two terracotta pieces that are in my powder room. And so when I walked into that house, I was just overwhelmed by all of the amazing pottery that they had. And so I picked up those two pieces as well as this one. And I went ahead and did some searching online just to see, you know, the worth of something like this. And I'll go ahead and pop it up here on the screen. Now I will say for now, I am definitely keeping it for myself because I absolutely love it. I want to put it over on the bookshelves in my living room. But you never know. As time goes on, as my taste may change, as maybe I'll need a little extra money, I might put it up for sale. But for right now, I think this is just quite the find, and I'm very happy to have found it and to have it here in my house. Yeah, this is awesome. Very, very cool. So the next several items I'm going to show you came from that exact same estate sale, and it's a lot of table linens that I love to pick up when I'm out at estate sales and thrifting. And so these little pieces here, and you guys know I just love like the scalloped edge, the lace, the ruffles. It's just my thing. But I love putting these on the tablescape, like underneath a plate or underneath a casserole dish, just to give it a little girliness and a little prettiness. I always pick these up. You can see it was $1. So I have a drawer full of these things, and every time that I see them, you know, at estate sales or thrift stores, I always pick them up and add them to the drawer. I also picked up a bunch of linen napkins. You can see that they have really great stitching on the edge of them. There's no stains on any of them, and I think I got a set of 12, which is wonderful. And I love pulling these out for when I have special dinners, and even just regular dinners. Even yesterday when I was over Paula's house, I noticed that she gave us linen napkins, and it was just like that little touch, that little detail that I noticed, and I absolutely loved it. And so yeah, all the time when I am thrifting and going to estate sales, I always pick these up because you guys know I love to entertain, and I love to just already be ready for items if I have a big dinner party, which I'm just dying to have here very, very soon. So love these. Another couple things that I picked up, I can't remember, I think I actually, oh yeah, I got these thrifting, and I love little ramekins like this. I mean, they're just great for everything, great for just like a single cake. They're great for putting in we make tacos a lot here, and so we'll put like our tomatoes in one and our lettuce in another and cheese and beans, and just make it kind of pretty instead of putting everything just in the pan that we're cooking them in. So I have a set of 4 of these that I really love, and I just loved, I love that there was just a little design. It wasn't just like a white plain ramekin. I also picked up this little jar, this little container that has a lid on it, and I thought there's all sorts of ways that you can use this. You could put your Q-tips in this and put this on your bathroom sink. You could put matches in here and put a match strike at the bottom. You can actually put soap in here and put this on your bathroom counter or even on your kitchen counter. You could put salt in here and just have your salt and just take it out, sprinkle it on your food. And so yeah, this was $1 at the thrift store, and so I always love to pick these up because, like I said, endless ways that you can use them. Another thing that I got at the thrift store, I think this was $1 as well, is just, scalloped edge again. I love a scallop, I love a ruffle, and so this is just, you can put all sorts of things in here on your dinner table. I think it's just really pretty. And then let's see what else. I got this bowl. I got this bowl at that same estate sale, so that's just really pretty. I also got, and I cannot tell if this is pottery or if this is wood that was done in I'm thinking that it's pottery that was burned or fired in a raku firing, because in the raku firing you can get a lot of these designs on them, but then I don't know, I feel like it could also very much be wood. Anyway, I thought it was cool. It has just a little tiny hole there. You could probably put one single flower coming out of it, but I thought it was pretty. I thought that it just kind of gave a little fall vibe, and so I'm assuming that I will be using this for when I do some fall decorating very, very soon. Last week at the flea market, I ended up getting, and hopefully this I knew it was going to, I ended up getting this candelabra. I mean, when I saw it, I was just like, that screams the holidays for me. I love going ahead and, putting candles in here and lighting them every evening for the holidays, but it also could very much go into your fall tablescape or just wherever. It could just go on your fireplace right now in the summertime. So yeah, I picked that up, this real brass candelabra. I think it was listed for $25, and I think I ended up getting it for $15, I think. So yeah, picked that up last week at the flea market, as well as this cute little planter. Has the little ruffle planter, and I actually have a little plant in here, and I'm thinking of putting this on the bar cart in a little while. So that is very cute. I also got this at the flea market. Now, I don't smoke, but I like picking up these really cool looking ashtrays and just setting these on top of a pile of books. And then you can go ahead, and I love to burn Palo Santo sticks as well as incense. And so these, you have the grooves there. I think it's perfect for that. And so yeah, I picked this one up. You guys probably saw this one in last week's video at the flea market, and I can't remember. It was maybe $10. It wasn't that much. There was also a blue one there that I really loved, and my friend Rosalind was looking at that one too. But I ended up going with this one, but I really do love that blue one. And if I happen to go back soon and it's still there, I might go ahead and pick that one up. Just a couple of more things. I got this finial, and this was at that same estate sale that I got all of the Mexican pottery. But yeah, it just goes on top of your lamp, and you have the finials up there that you can change out, and I thought this one was really cool, so I went ahead and picked that one up. I got this picture from my friend, not Rosalind, Ashlyn. I got this from her shop at Casabella Market here in Durham that you guys have seen me go to a couple of times, but I really loved it, and hopefully you can see the picture. But this picture reminded me of my time when I went to Morocco, and you would see them riding on donkeys as a mode of transportation. And so seeing this man riding on a donkey, it just kind of reminded me of my time there. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this up because I think it's really, really beautiful, really old, as you can tell. But yeah, I absolutely love that. And we'll hang that up in my house somewhere. Then the last few things that I got, you guys know I always pick up brass platters like this. I have one, actually I have several. I have one in my kitchen where I have like all of my oils and salt and pepper, and then my little container where I have all of my kitchen utensils. I love to put those on here. I also have another one that I'm going to put on the bar cart, but I love to pick these up because again, you can use this for so many things. And this was only $2.25 at the thrift store. So yes, I love those. And then the very last thing are these plates, these depression glass plates. And what I loved about them is I love the color, of course, and I love the design of it, but I love that they're kind of like those portion plates that you see. So obviously the bigger portion here is supposed to be for all of your vegetables, and then your meat, and then your starch over here. And so I thought, well, that's a pretty way to section out your food. And these were $1 a piece at the thrift store, and I went ahead and picked up 4, and those will go back here in my dish glass cabinet over there. So I think that's it. I think that's all I have purchased. Again, I don't know if I am going to keep everything or sell some things or a combination of both. But yeah, I thought that those are really cool, and I thought that you guys would want to see kind of the little haul that I have been collecting over the last several weeks. So now what I thought I would do is I would take many of these pieces and just sort of, put them around the house and show you guys how I will style some of these pieces, and then we'll go ahead and put the bar cart together. I just love how everything is coming together so far. I love this basket up here on the cabinet, and I am obsessed with this bar cart. I cannot believe I got this for $50, which I feel is a steal. It is perfect in this area, and I actually really like the little pharmacy lamp that I put with it towards the end. I purchased that lamp several years ago, like 6 years ago at the thrift store. It was $15, and it sells on Cherish and Etsy and all of those sites for well over $2,000 today. It is insane, and it's just like one of those finds that I will have for a very long time, probably forever, unless again I just decide to let it go and decide to sell it. But I love it in that space, and it just looks so good. I was originally going to put the liquor down in the bottom and then put the glassware up top, but I just thought that the glassware would just be more of a showcase piece, and it needed to kind of be encased in the glass, and I just love it. Oh, it looks so, so good. So it's still, this has taken me quite a bit of time, but it's still pretty early in the day. So I'm gonna finish up some work, and then later on, I'm gonna go out to dinner. We're gonna have some sushi. I've been dying for some sushi. And so we're gonna go downtown Durham to M Sushi and have an amazing dinner. And of course, I'm bringing you guys along with me. So give me a few hours to get some work done, and then I will meet you guys downtown. So we are on our way to dinner with Tara. Hi. So we're going to sushi, like I mentioned earlier, and our absolute favorite restaurant is called Sugarfish, and it's in New York City and some other big cities. And out of all of the sushi restaurants here in Durham, the place that we're going to, I think, is closest to Sugarfish. At least we're gonna see. So it's called M Sushi, and it's right here around the corner. So I will see you guys when we get there. We're being very mindful, very cutesy, very demure. I hope I don't fall. We got one of the sakes, and it's delicious. It's really, really good. And I'm not typically a sake lover at all, but this is really good. Thank you. Thank you. That's pretty. So we ended up ordering the omasake, which is you get a miso soup, 13 different rolls, and then a hand roll. I feel like it's going to be a lot of food, but I think it's going to be a really cool experience. So we shall see. This is our first one. Oh, that's good. He recommended not to eat that one with soy sauce. I agree with his recommendation. That was delicious. Like really buttery, almost like a lemon flavor to it. Very, very good.
Next we have the madai or red snapper.
Red snapper.
Got it.
Tara says this one is her favorite. I haven't tried it yet, so let's try it. I was right. There's like fried scallion on top of it. Oh, I could eat that one again. That, she was right. I have to try this one on screen because it's really, really good. I don't remember what it was, but it has like a little... Salmon belly. What is it? Salmon belly. Salmon belly. And it has like a little fried onion on top. Oh my god. That literally melted in my mouth. I'm not kidding. It literally melted in my mouth. Oh my god. It's just like smoky. Wow. It's giving Sugarfish a run for their money, that's for sure. It has a truffle soy sauce on it. Very good. This is so good. A truffle soy sauce? I guess we're going to H Mart tomorrow to get some of that. Wow. Cheers. I don't know what more to say. Everything has been a 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Very, very good. Soy sauce. Even though it doesn't get it. That was amazing. So good. I don't even know. It's not even worth comparing because they both M Sushi as well as Sugarfish.
Wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, delicious. Oh, just so good. first, I hope that you guys enjoyed coming with us last night out to dinner. We had such a good time, and that sushi was fabulous. Fabulous. Throughout the dinner, we kept talking about how we just didn't need the soy sauce or the wasabi. I'm just telling you, every single bite was delicious, and it just kept getting better and better and better throughout the evening. And so I'm glad that you guys were able to experience that with us. And if you're local to the Durham, North Carolina area, or you plan to visit anytime soon and you like sushi, I highly recommend going to M Sushi. It is worth every single dime. So much fun. So this morning, as I was doing some editing to this video, I realized something. This video that you guys have been watching today is my 100th video here on YouTube. I can't believe it, honestly. I cannot believe I am at 100 videos. And as I sit here and I think about it, I'm like, how in the world did I have 100 things, topics, events, places we traveled to, places that I shopped, projects, DIY, decorating? Like, how was I able to come up with 100 videos for you guys? It's kind of insane to me, and I'm just actually really proud of myself. You guys know that I love this channel. I love each of you. I feel loved. I feel supported. And with that, I think that we should do a little bit of a cheers. So cheers to us. Yep. So to make this cocktail last night, I cut up some strawberries and put some sugar over top of them and just allowed them to macerate overnight. Then I also made a rosemary simple syrup. So I just took 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, added in several sprigs of rosemary, allow that to come up to a boil, then allow everything to cool. That's been cooling overnight, and it is so good. So as you saw, I just put in a little bit of the syrup that came from the macerated strawberries, added in some of the rosemary simple syrup, filled the glass with ice, poured over some ginger beer, and I'm telling you, it is so refreshing. This is the perfect mocktail. It is so good, I promise you. Oh, 100 videos, you guys. How did we do it? Well, anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and the 99 that came before it. Hey, if for those of you who have seen now all 100 videos, raise your hand down in the comments. I just have to recognize you and just to personally thank you. So please be sure to raise your hand down in the comments to say that you have seen every single one of my videos. Honestly, guys, I appreciate you so much. I hope that you had fun with this video. And with that, I'm probably gonna let you go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a fabulous week. I will see you over on the newsletter on Friday morning at 10 a.m. and then right back here next Sunday. Okay? Bye.